The golden savanna was a canvas of tranquil routines. Keto, the old lion, dozed under his acacia tree, his mighty chest rising and falling in a rhythm the entire plain understood. A troop of chattering parrots swooped into the branches, their vibrant greens and blues a stark contrast to the dry grass. Nearby, a skittish herd of deer drank from the watering hole, their ears twitching at every sound, while a flock of sparrows dust-bathed in the earth. In a makeshift coop near the ranger's outpost, a proud cock strutted among his hens, announcing the late afternoon. The peace was an illusion. It began with the parrots. Their cheerful shrieks turned into panicked screeches. They exploded from the acacia in a single frantic cloud. The deer lifted their heads as one, nostrils flaring. Then they bolted, a wave of brown and white vanishing into the brush. The sparrows vanished into the sky. Cato was on his feet in an instant. The air tasted wrong. It carried a dry, acidic scent he hadn't smelled in years. Fire. A young goat, separated from its herd, bleated in terror and scrambled past the lion's tree. A rabbit shot from its burrow, zigzagging in blind panic. The cock in the coop fell silent, herding his hens into a corner, their soft clucks now sounds of pure fear. Then Keto saw it, a distant orange-red line on the horizon, glowing like a malevolent sunset. It was moving fast, driven by the wind, consuming the dry grass with a terrifying roar that grew louder by the second. The animals were a river of chaos, flowing in no particular direction. The strong trampled the weak. The fire was a predator faster than any cheetah, hungrier than any pack of wild dogs. Keto's instinct was to run, to follow the deer, to outpace the flames. But his gaze fell on the rickety wooden coop. The cock was now perched on its roof, defiantly crowing at the approaching inferno, while the hens, cowered below, trapped. The old lion hesitated. This was not his fight. These were not his kind. But then he saw the rabbit frozen in a clearing, surrounded by advancing flames. He saw the young goats circling back, disoriented and lost. A memory, faint as a whisper, surfaced. Years ago, a forest fire, the searing pain on his flank, the kindness of a ranger who had saved him, a debt unpaid. With a roar that momentarily silenced the chaos, Cato made his choice. He did not run from the fire. He moved towards it, towards the trapped. He bounded to the coop. With a single swipe of his massive paw, he splintered the wooden wall, creating a wide escape. The hens scattered, the cock flapping after them. He nudged the frozen rabbit with his nose, herding it towards a rocky outcrop he knew was a safe zone. He positioned his large body between the young goat and the worst of the heat, forcing the terrified animal towards clearer ground. The world became a hellscape of smoke and roaring flame. Sparks landed on Cato's mane, singeing the fur. The heat was unbearable. He was a guide, a shield, a desperate, roaring hope. He gathered the stragglers, the goat, the rabbit, The sparrows that fluttered near the ground and drove them forward towards the ancient riverbed he knew would be their salvation. His own survival was secondary now. In the heart of the inferno, the king had become a shepherd. His kingdom reduced to this fragile, fleeing circle of life, all depending on the strength of his roar and the courage of his heart. The suspense was a physical weight, a question burning in the air. Would the riverbed be far enough?